So today I will show you how I make the motif that is called chord, and it's very flexible, can be used in any application for whatever you want to use it. It can be used as a stem for the flowers, for the zigzag, for the spiral, or anything you want. It can be created into its own element. You can do whatever you want. Very, very flexible chord. Some chords are not as flexible and they don't go the direction you want them to go. This one is super flexible. I like this chord and use it a lot. I used 170 stitches for the first chain that I start with, and that determines the length of the chord. You, of course, will have to connect backing to the wrong side of the chord. This is the wrong flat side of the chord that will be against your body, and that is going to be the 3D side will stick up. So you will have to be very careful to grab the sides of the chord when you do your netting for this 3D line to stick up and to create a very pretty zigzag or spiral, whatever you're doing. So for the purpose of just showing you how I do the chord, I created a 20 stitch chain for the ease of tutorial. We don't want to do 170 stitches. And I will show you how I do this chord regardless of how many stitches are there. So I'm going to start the first row. I will skip the first stitch where my stitch is sticking from and go into the second one and do the single crochet. I will do the single crochet into every stitch of the chain until the end of the chain, and I have 20 of them, so I will meet you there. So there we go. We have 20 single crochet. We got to the very end of our row. We did the last one, and now we're going to do single crochet backwards. It's just going into your previous row with sticking. We go one stitch to give it a height, to raise it up, and we miss the stitch where we made the last crochet. We miss it because that's our stitch for the height, and we're going into the next one backwards. I'm showing it how you pull the thread like this. Don't don't make it very tight because it looks a lot prettier with loose crocheting for this particular stitch. So we did the first one. We go into the second one backwards, pull the thread. We have 2 loops, and we go and crochet them just like single crochet but backwards. It creates a very stunning 3D line of chains, and it is very useful in Irish lace, used a lot in different elements. And in this chord, that particular row of back single crochet creates this 3D effect. So that's how you do it. It's called back single crochet backwards. So there we go. Very, very simple. I will go with you all the way to the end, because it is probably a new stitch for you if you're a beginner. If you've done the motifs before, I bet you know the stitch pretty well. Commonly used and very pretty. So, or I don't even have to go with you all the way to the end and waste your time. So that's how it looks. Very pretty. Super duper pretty. I love this stitch. So there you go. I will meet you at the beginning. So we will finish this row with the back single crochets. So we are done with our single crochets backwards, and we finish the last one. So again, we will do the stitch. And now is a tricky part. If you turn your first two rows over, you will see at the back of your single crochets that you just created this back stitch that it created, and we want to grab that one and create a single crochet. So each single crochet that we did backwards, as you can see, there are little gaps between them, but we want that vertical thread to grab to create a single crochet. So we go with this one slip stitch, and we're missing the very first one, and we're going into the second one, and we create a single crochet just like that. You pull the thread under this vertical column of your previous row, and you pull the thread through both loops. So I'll go over this again. So you did the first one. The second one, you find this vertical column. Don't miss any. Make sure it's the next one. And you just basically do a single crochet. That's how simple it is. Don't miss any. You do not. I think I missed one. Yes, I did, because I'm not looking at the camera, not at my crochet. So you did this one. We have to go into the next one underneath, and it's on the back side of your crochet that you were just doing. And you grab it and do the single crochet. You did this one. Now you have to find the next one. You do a single crochet. You did this one, you have to find the next one. There it is. You can see it. They're very easy to find. And you did this one, you go into the next one, pull the thread underneath, and do the single crochet. You pull the thread underneath this back side of your single crochet that you did before, and that's how easy it is. And what it does, it raises up your backwards crochets into a ridge, creates a little mountain. So that's how simple it is. So we will meet you at the very end. So this is it. We finished the very last one into the last vertical wall of your previous row crochet. We did the last one right there, and we can easily cut the thread, and your cord is ready. Very pretty, very pretty. Even 20 stitch cord is pretty. You can even have it as a stem for the flower. Let me see if I have a flower here that I can show you. Probably that will be a good one. And you can probably have something like that. Very useful element. And like I just told you, I have, of course, the very long ones, the ones that I create different shapes from. There we go. Now you know how I make the cord. Thank you.